Hello, remember me? It is, what day is it even? February 18th, Tuesday. I am officially over 2 weeks postpartum. I've got a 2-week-old baby hanging out in her lounger. I've got a 2-year-old baby, toddler, sleeping in her bed, and I have a husband taking a nap upstairs because he's on paternity leave. So if you're new around here, my name is Jessie. I do all kinds of lifestyle videos, motherhood vlogs. I am a mom to 2 girls now. We just had our second baby about 2 weeks ago, just over 2 weeks ago. She was another big little girl. I share motherhood content, what it's like being a mom, and then I also occasionally share some of our like budgeting, debt stories, stuff like that. So if you're interested, please subscribe because I would love to have you all around. And if you're those of you that have been here for a while, thanks for coming back. Thanks for being patient with me over the last little bit. And the only reason I'm filming right now is because literally everybody else is sleeping and I have a minute. Filming has just like not been easy. I feel like I could do like a whole video on like, or maybe I'll put it in here, of like what the last 2 weeks have been like, my birth story. I need to do a video on that at some point, all that stuff. But I just like haven't been called to film, and I've kind of just been going with that. I will say I was watching some videos of Ivy right after we had her, and I want to make sure that I'm still getting some of those memories, even if I don't necessarily put them online. So trying to get back into it. I haven't been active really on Instagram or TikTok either. I just like haven't had the motivation to do it, quite honestly. I would say postpartum has been, knock on wood so far, much easier than my first postpartum. Bodily, like I feel like my body is doing much better, my brain is doing much better when it comes to like anxiety. But this time around I'm really struggling with the fact that it's February in where do I live? Illinois. And it's literally, it was negative 25 degrees last night, so we can't go outside. We're not really going anywhere because we have a newborn. We also have a toddler. I don't want either of them to get sick and make the other one sick. We haven't really been going anywhere. We haven't really been having people over. Again, same thing with like the sick stuff. Sleep has been all over the place, obviously. We have a newborn. And just dealing with normal stuff like having 2 kids now, and like, you know, last time Ben was able to like do a ton. He's still doing a ton, but like he basically was able to like take care of me and Ivy, whereas now there's too many people for him to take care of everyone. So I've had to be a little bit more active than I was anticipating, which has been fine, but at the same time exhausting. So it's just been a different postpartum experience. I think overall it's been better, but the negative part has just been, I'm just lonely and I'm bored. I've kind of been like sequestered to this downstairs area, which has been great compared to our last house that we lived in Illinois. Would have sucked so bad. I would have just been stuck in this like 8x8 room for weeks. So this is nice because I can like still go upstairs. I'm more mobile now, but like that first week and a half, I wasn't supposed to be doing the stairs, so I really was only going up them like once a day to take a shower, or if I like had to get Poppy, who is my daughter's name, a bottle or something like that. So I'm bored, I'm lonely, which has just been hard for me mentally, and I feel like it's kind of played into just crankiness from me. And like Ben's the only person here that's not a child. He can't give me his full attention either. So I've just been a little bit meh when it comes to the mood side of things. The rest of this week's supposed to be pretty cold, but then it's supposed to like slightly warm up in the sense that it's not in like the negatives or the teens anymore. I think it's gonna be in like the 30s and 40s. We had doctor's appointments today and yesterday, so we had to leave the house, but like it was literally negative 17 with wind chill this morning, and I just don't think that that's safe to be taking like a newborn out unless you need to be, like today, because we had a doctor appointment. So we're just like not going anywhere. And I'm an extrovert, and it's, you know, it's just been hard. Yesterday, Poppy had her 2-week doctor appointment. She looks great. She's already back at birth weight. She has like little stork bites on her face up here. They call them stork bites, birthmarks. They told me that they should fade over the next year. Yeah, up to birth weight. She's like much more alert and like looking around and all that kind of stuff. I'll have to do a video more about like her birth and stuff later. Today I had a 2-week doctor appointment, which I really appreciate that my doctor did, especially having a C-section. I remember my last pregnancy, that C-section was just, that whole experience was just terrible. And then to like not have a doctor appointment for 6 weeks was very strange to me. If you had any other type of surgery, you would go in. So it was just very strange to me. Anyway, so I had a 2-week appointment today. She basically just checked my incision, checked my mental health, things like that. I'm feeling kind of puffy today. I've lost like 15 pounds, which happened with Ivy too. I lost the baby weight very quickly because my babies are big. My body is completely different. Yeah, you take nappy. I know you're tired. Everything was good. I have like a little bit of irritation because my skin hangs over. Like some people with C-sections, their stomach like looks normal. Mine, I have like a C-section apron belly, like just my belly is bigger so it hangs over. Anyway, so there's like a little bit of irritation. So she was gonna call me in some sort of like steroid cream, but the incision itself looks fine. It's just the way my body is currently shaped. Otherwise everything was fine. My blood pressure was good. Everything else was good. So I'll go back in 4 weeks for my typical 6-week appointment. We'll go, I'll have to have like a pelvic exam, which will be fun. She says after she had a C-section, it should be nothing, but I hate pelvic exams because I've had to have like multiple colposcopies, so now I'm like terrified of that. Anyway, I had to have 3 cysts removed when I had Poppy. 2 of them were dermoid cysts on my right ovary, and 1 was a cyst inside the fallopian tube. So they went to pathology just to check to make sure there was nothing bad in them, and there wasn't. They were all benign, so that's good. My doctor was like 98% sure that they would be benign, but she wanted to still send them in. I remember when I was in my C-section, she like asked me if I wanted to see them, and I was like, sure. So they like literally showed them to me in the little containers, whatever. It's just weird to think like that was in my body. They were pretty big. They were like, the one in my fallopian tube anyway was smaller, but it doesn't matter. So that was that, and that appointment went well. My doctor was great. I'm so grateful that I had her and the nurse that I had in my birth. It was just a completely different experience this time around, and so is healing. I'm feeling just much better generally. Like my body feels better. I'm not bleeding as much. I'm still bleeding, but not as much as I did with my first, and just a lot less physical and emotional trauma from this birth. I will say, like I said, I think I've just been more down, whereas in my last pregnancy I was more anxious postpartum. I'm just like crabby, and I just am like meh. Like I don't want to eat anything. I'm eating, but I don't like want anything. Nothing sounds good. People like Ben gets on my nerves more than normal. And I think some of it is hormonal, and then some of it is the fact that I'm stuck inside. Because like, again, when we lived in Raleigh, we didn't like go a bunch of places, but I went to, like, I saw my chiropractor a lot with Ivy. We like went and walked. Once I felt like I could walk a little bit, we were able to get outside. We could go sit outside. We could walk up and down just like our block. We went for a lot of rides and like rode around Raleigh and just like looked at stuff and stopped and got a coffee, things like that. And that's just like not something you can do here. Like going for a ride in Schaumburg, Illinois is not the same as going for a ride in the countryside of Raleigh. Sorry, don't mind my little camera thing. So it's just been a little bit harder mentally in that way. Okay, it's now 6:29 p.m. Ben just did a quick pickup at Target of a couple random things. We needed some more nipples. We use preemie nipples we did with Ivy too. It was recommended by our lactation consultant. We got 2 more just to have more. I also got pacifiers that said they were in stock, but they weren't. So apparently those are being mailed to us at some point. I got some regular pads because I'm getting close to being able to use regular pads. Chocolate chips, Ben needed these for something. Ice cream because it's been the only food I've liked lately, which isn't a great food to like. And then this creamer is amazing. So randomly, my mom sent Ivy some clothes, which was nice of her. So I got this cat shirt and some shorts and this dress, which won't fit. Well, not fit. It's gonna be cold out for like who knows how long, but this is a 3T, so I don't know if it'll fit Ivy this summer. We'll see. It's like kind of a loose dress, so it'll probably be fine. So I'm gonna go put those in the laundry and put this stuff away. Poppy is kind of sleeping downstairs. She's had a hard time sleeping off of me today, but I think Ben's gonna play a game with Ivy and yeah, and chill the rest of the night. Hello, lots of sound in the background. In fact, I don't even know if you guys will be able to hear me. Did you know you could do that with an espresso though? You can, if you have it set up correctly, like a newer one, you can double click and make any pod an espresso size. Because I already had a coffee today, but I'm struggling with food. Like, I do not want to eat anything. So I'm basically drinking water and coffee and then eating like 75,000 snacks. Ice cream for lunch. I had a random video go viral overnight on TikTok, which sounds like it would be cool, but it was not. It was a video of Poppy like laying on me and she was cooing, but a lot of people interpreted it as her having respiratory distress. So I opened my TikTok to literally over 300 comments and like 120,000 views. At least half of those comments were people either telling me that I was hurting my baby or she needed to go to the emergency room for respiratory distress. So I took that video down and of course it like got me anxious for a minute, but I'm not actually worried about it. Like, she does not breathe like that consistently. It was one of those times where, you know, you put up a video and people see like 5 seconds of things, and I will say a good chunk of people were just trying to be hopeful, like nurses and stuff being like, oh, that's not normal. And I think it was just like the clip that I used, it just sounded and looked bad, and she's fine. So I just like wasn't anticipating that. However, I really wasn't anticipating the people like being like, why are you holding her like that, or how have you not taken her to the doctor yet, like what a terrible mom, like all this stuff. Was not expecting that. Anyways, this is why I want to be a YouTuber, not a TikToker apparently. This is a cup glass that my mom and sister got me, but it's like mom daily affirmations. It's really cute. I don't know where they got it, but it's cute. Sorry, this whole clip is gonna be just listening to that thing in the background. This one needs to wake up soon. I've been loving this portable pump by Mom Cozy. I use it like all the time. I use it as my regular pump because my regular pump has less suction than this one does. I've actually been producing a good amount, you guys, which is crazy. If you watched me in my pregnancy with Ivy, I was a very big underproducer. It's just exciting that I'm making a good amount right now, and we'll continue to see how it goes. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. I have my silverettes on. That's not what my nipples actually look like. Today is just another random day. We're not really doing anything per the usual. Ben didn't sleep super well last night, so he took a nap this morning. I was gonna edit my birth vlog this morning, but he really needed sleep, so I stayed down here with the girls while he slept over there. Again, I'm so grateful that we bought this couch. Let me just say, between this couch and moving into this house, my postpartum would have been completely different at the other house. So I'm just so grateful. Ben and I both sleep down here every night with Poppy. I'm gonna have to wake Poppy up soon because she needs to eat and I don't want her to go too long without eating. That's why I've been having a hard time filming, because we haven't really been doing anything between just recovering from C-section, trying not to get sick because everyone has like RSV or the flu or something right now. We don't need any of that up in here with a newborn and a toddler. It's just being like so cold out. There's just not much to do. So we'll probably go to get groceries on Friday. That'll probably be our like outing for the week. Trying to pump, and we got these two crazies. See, we didn't get dressed again today. Daddy.
Hi, Mama Drama.
Hi, Ivy. Did we go to the grocery store?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show people what we got. Let's see. We got some fries, zucchini, jalapeno, carrots, and celery, onion. We got some eggs for Ben and Ivy, 2 things of cottage cheese.
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah. Vegan sour cream, a couple of ciggies. We still have some left. Got this because we actually went through all of our Costco stuff. You got a fork. It's for a recipe. A couple of random bars. Kiwi. This for Poppy because if you breastfeed, you apparently have to give babies vitamin D. So got that. This for tacos. Some kidney beans. Yeah, I don't know. Found that. Potatoes. Ben got some vegan, dairy-free mac and cheese for him and Ivy. Some bone broth. Soup. A couple of tomatoes for a recipe. These are also for a recipe. Some tea, chips, more chips, and some chocolate. So that's what we've got for the week. We can play the game of, does Jesse even know how to drive anymore? I have not driven in like weeks. Should I be driving? Jury's out on that one. I am 3 weeks postpartum. If you've ever had a C-section, basically they tell you, they didn't tell me anything this time, but last time my doctor basically said, in a less cool way, that you shouldn't drive until you feel like you can slam on the brakes without your insides falling out, basically. We're gonna see how I do and hopefully not have to slam on the brakes. I'm getting out of the house. We tried to go to Target this morning. We literally did a return, walked a few aisles down, and then walked out the store because Poppy was not happy. And now I'm gonna go back and get a bunch of random crap that we probably don't need. A lot of it is groceries, so it is stuff we need. I also chose Target specifically because there's a Target extremely close to my house. Okay, little haul of what I got. Obsession. Got these. We've been loving those. Got some of this because I ate all of the other cheese I already bought. Ivy ate through all of her cheese already, so I got more of that. These are for the cake. We're almost out of all that stuff, so I got an onion for a recipe. These were buy 2 and get, I don't know, some amount of money off, so I just got 2 of them. 2 oat milks. I got more of this. I shouldn't have, but I did. I got this because I've had a headache for like 4 days straight, so I'm gonna see if that'll help. I got this for the cake, this for Ivy and I. I'm obsessed with these. We got this because little Miss Poppy, I just think she's struggling with gas. pretty badly at night. I think it's like contributing to a lot of issues she's having. So I wanted to try this out. I've heard of people talking about it. So before I like cut out any food groups, I want to see if that'll help. And then random stuff I did not go there for. I got these because my are killing me today. So I'm going to try these. I got these because I still need them. And then I got some of these because Ivy doesn't wear bows anymore, but Poppy can wear some bows now. And I gotta utilize them while I can't, because once Ivy got to the age that she could pull them out, she's never worn one again. So Poppy's at the age now, and for, you know, I don't know, 6 more months where she'll leave them alone. So I got those. They were all on clearance, so that's good. And then I just got 2 shorts for Ivy. This is actually a skirt, but super cute. And then I thought these were cute too. They were $7. So that is what I got. And these 2 are napping. Okay, here's this week's haul. You're gonna hear these 2 chewing in the background. We got some chips. These, I don't know what those are, for Ben and Ivy. Bread for Ivy, bread for us. And then I got 2 chips. As always, a lot of Siggies, limes, cottage cheese. Ivy and I both eat this, so we've been going through a good amount. Vegan cheese for Ben, organic mandarins. I got these last time. I like them. Some rice. I got applesauce for Ivy, tea, honey, ketchup. I got some turkey for me to eat randomly. Use breakfast sausage, salad kit, eggs. Got this because look at the name of it. Olive oil. We needed some, oh my gosh, this is hand soap.
I trusted you on that one.
Well, we got hand soap apparently. That's supposed to be lotion. And hand sanitizer. Bananas, mushrooms, green bell pepper, mango, beets, whatever these are, Brussels sprouts, onions. There should be garlic, or wait, garlic was back there. Kiwis, green onions, and apples. Quick haul this way now. Of stuff from Costco. 2 kinds of granola. These fruit spread for Ben. These looked good. You guys know we eat a lot of curry, so I know this is a braising sauce, but that looked good. This was a big expense. This was like $80, but it's 4 months for each dog, so eight months for one. For Frontline for the dogs this year, ramen noodles. This, we go through maple syrup pretty quickly between Ivy and then just like cooking. We use this a lot. Avocado oil. This is like such a good deal. We just ran out of our avocado oil in this thing. Some of these, what are these? Sausage, tofu. I got some bras because nothing is fitting me right now, and I don't want to spend a ton of money on bras because I don't know like what's gonna change. So we'll see if those fit. This cereal for Ben, almond flour, Siete wraps. There's some berry blend back there. I've been on a fruit snack kick. This looked really good. It kind of looks like the Reese's Puffs cereal. Popcorn for Ben, crackers, and then coconut water and almond milk, which he always gets. So that was our haul. We did have to stop halfway or part of the way home so I could feed Poppy because she was ticked, but we're home now.